Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Here goes another one. Today I wanted to go ahead and talk about 3 quick and simple tips just to grow your natural hair. I am about 8 months post big chop, and as you can tell, my hair is growing back and I'm super excited because honestly I haven't done much. So into that, less is more. Try not to do a lot of manipulation. So over manipulating the hair is no bueno, especially with curly hair. I feel the simpler you keep it, the better it is. In my experience, once I wash my hair, put it up in a little like scrunchie or in its shorter stage, which it really is still short right now. I basically just leave it out. And that's it. You know, I want to make sure that it's properly moisturized, but the biggest thing is just not doing too much with it, you know, not pulling, not, tugging on it, and definitely not using like a brush or a comb and constantly daily combing it through. Like that's old school back in the days. If you were young and maybe like I know some people's mom or grandma did it, but that's not happening anymore. You want to make sure that you keep your curls intact, okay? Anyhow, number 2, moisturizing. Moisture, so important, especially in the winter time when it gets cold. I live in an area that is warm, so I don't have to worry too much. However, trust me when I tell you the struggle is real in trying to keep it moisture sometime, but that's why it's important to get the right product. It honestly, for me, it's a trial and error, so I've had to try a couple. I've been doing this for a while now, so I kind of know what works, and after a while, if I'm using something that works and it's no longer working, then it's gotta go and I just try something else. But honestly, try and see what works best for your hair to keep that moisture in. Not all oils work. For me, I was using avocado oil and coconut oil, and then after that, that wasn't working, and then so I honestly continue to kind of like switch it up. Okay, the other thing is making sure you wrap your hair at night, tie it down. Now this is something that I continue to work on because I am no good at it. I feel uncomfortable every time I put something on my head. I honestly find it off in the morning, so I'm still working on this, but it does help. And the reason why it does help is because it prevents that friction from your hair to the pillow, and so you get to keep your hair, intact again. It also can help to keep the moisture in when you cover your hair. So you really just want to make sure that you're protecting your ends at night. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's tons of other tips such as eating healthy, hydrating, but I just wanted to come on here to give you 3 tips that has worked for me. This one I'm working on, which is the tying my hair down, okay? Anyhow, thanks so much for joining in. As usual, please like and subscribe. This actually encourages me to do some more posting. But yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and put what you're actually doing, what works for you. I know some people, it's honestly, they might be doing, somebody told me that they actually just do a lot of protective styling. For me, not going in my hair and not going in it a lot, like keeping it like this to me is a protective style because I'm just not doing anything aside from maybe touching it up a little bit in the morning, and that's it. So for me, this is a protective style. It doesn't have to be braids or twist or what else did it, or sew-ins or anything like that for it to be a protective style. To me, a protective style is just something that you do and you don't really go in your hair much. At least that's what I feel. The less you go in it, I feel like the more that becomes a protective style. Anyhow, not to bore you guys, thank you so much for tuning in again. And as usual, stay safe. God bless. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ciao.